Namaste. My name is Laura, and I'm so grateful that you're here joining me on my channel today. I would love to guide you through a restorative yoga posture themed around the first chakra, the root chakra, Muladhara. If you are new to these themes, this practice can be paired beautifully with a meditation I just posted, a root chakra themed meditation that's about 7 minutes long. So I'll put the link below to that meditation, and I will also be posting soon a Muladhara root chakra themed yoga nidra that you'll be able to find on my channel soon too. So I'll add that link once it's there as well. And today we can prepare by gathering a couple of props, so cushions, pillows, blankets, a bolster. I'm sitting on top of the blanket for some extra support for the knees, and you can take a moment to gather up some of these items, maybe a couple of blocks, and meet me back on the mat when you're ready. And we're going to start in table pose, but let's get ourselves situated with our props first. So like I said, I'm going to be kneeling on a block today, or on a blanket today, and you can use blocks on your mat in a capital letter T shape, or even just one block, like the bottom of the T, playing around to help yourself to get comfortable once we're settling in. So we are positioning our bolster on top of the block, or two. So I usually like just one, but you might like to add in another one. And then it's nice to have a pillow handy, a pillow or two for some extra support once we're ready to settle in. But let's go ahead and make our way into table pose. As you're first arriving, you can rock your hips from side to side. And even circle the hips around. So a bit of fluid movement, dynamic movement, before softening into a restorative posture, before softening into stillness. Your circles might go the other way. And just know that while we're resting in supported child's pose, that's the restorative posture we'll find today, while we're resting here, if you need to come out at any time, you can come back to these movements, back to this table pose and this kind of fluid movement for support. So we go ahead and frame the bottom corner of the bolster with the knees. So you might need to take the knees a little bit wider. The big toes reach toward each other. And then we can start to sit back onto the heels. Now this is where you might like to bring in another pillow. I love to place a pillow on the heels between the thighs and calves for some added support. And then starting to soften down onto your prop. You can begin to relax down, turning your head toward one side to begin. You might need to snuggle your bolster up a little closer. Maybe you'd like a pillow underneath your head. And just giving yourself some space and time to get comfortable here. Finding slight movements and adjustments. And beginning to relax into stillness. You may like to cover the body with a blanket or to cover the eyes. Simply closing the eyes is wonderful as well. Let your arms and your shoulders soften. This Muladhara Chakra means root support, and it connects us with our sense of security and having our vital needs met. Feeling nurtured. We connect with the element of earth in this chakra. It's like Mama Earth. She nurtures and nourishes us. And we tuck into this child's pose, welcoming in a sense of safety and comfort, of grounding and stability. Begin to notice your breath. can start to lengthen and deepen your breathing. Drawing the breath down and down into the belly. And feel the space behind the belly broadening, the low back. Keep breathing in this way as you turn your head to the opposite side. We've been here for about half of the time, so you can shift. Head positioned the other way. Often we hold restorative postures for 8 or so minutes, 10 or so, even beyond. But in this mini practice today, I'll just take a quick rest in child's pose. Getting comfortable once again and breathing deeply. Breathing into the belly, low ribs, and the space behind the belly, and the back of low ribs, upper back, you might visualize a little babe, a sweet child sleeping. The way that they breathe down into the abdomen blissfully, peacefully. Remember that rhythm. Settling back into that rhythm of breath. Nestling in safe, warm and comfortable. We'll take a few more breaths here, but before we transition, take a moment to thank yourself for holding this space for your being to practice in this way. Thanking yourself for taking and making this time for your being to be nurtured. Let's find a deep breath in together. Exhale, sigh it out. Another deep breath in. Exhale, empty. Bring awareness into the hands and press yourself back up. And now you might move and stretch from table pose, or you can make your way to seated and take the legs out, shake the legs out, whatever you need. And in the closing of this practice together, I wish you so much love. I wish you wellness. And again, you can look for more restorative practices and root chakra themed practices in the links below. I'll leave them for you there. I'll see you soon.